welcome home.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hello.
Did you miss me? Because I missed you and your mommy.
Well, we missed you too. But I'm really happy that you and Jamie had some one-on-one time.
Yeah, it was nice.
So what'd you do?
Oh, we colored and we played Go Fish. And we read some picture books.
No fair. Me and Brendan always miss the good stuff. Well, so where is she?
Oh, my mom's picking her up from preschool. I was hoping that maybe you and I could have a minute alone to talk.
Why, what's wrong?
I've got some news about Norman Leeds.
Oh, God, he's not going to get her, is he?
He's dead, Jess.
I know you're so anxious to show your gratitude, so I thought of a way that you can thank me for my efforts. For helping you track down Tom McBain's killer.
Yeah, I know what I'm supposed to be eternally grateful for, Vincent. No need to remind me. So lay it on me. How do I help you? How do I thank you?
Well, you're into forensics work, right? So I'm assuming that you'll be dealing with a lot of dead bodies.
Yeah, so?
So, I was hoping that you can tell me how to commit the perfect murder.
If Vickers confessed to shooting my father, I want to know who hurt him. Bo, just give me a name.
I can't. I'm sorry, John, but I can't tell you who it is.
You want me to move in with you?
Well, we have been seeing each other for quite a few months, and it just seems like the next logical step in our relationship.
Well, I can't move in with you, Spencer.
Well, why not?
Because of Todd.
Can I get you anything? Some drink, some eat?
Great.
Okay. I want to get started right away on this custody suit.
I know exactly what you want. But if you think I'm going to help you rip those beautiful children away from their mother, you better think again.
Go on a little easier. Isn't he a little too big for those? I'm just doing what your mom told me to do.
Can I go in now?
Yeah, but stay in the shallow one so I can keep an eye on you, okay?
Okay.
Look, I know you're bummed out about having to be here, but your mom's just doing what she thinks is best.
My mom's best is pawning herself on her family so that she could be with Dr. Dirkbeck.
Star, please don't talk about Spencer that way. It's disrespectful.
You want me to respect that jerk? He set my dad up and sent him to death row.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. That's what my dad told me. I believe my dad when he was innocent, and I'll believe what he says about Dr. Truman.
It's not that simple.
Why does my mom have to be this stupid? Why can't she just break up with Dr. Truman so she could be with my dad?
You can't control your feelings. You can't help who you fall in love with.
My mom said that she was in love with Dr. Truman. Did she tell you that?
No. It's just that she obviously has feelings for him.
This sucks so bad.
Look, your mom and dad had problems way before Dr. Truman came to town.
Yeah, but they always work them out because they love each other.
I just don't want you to get your hopes up. Hoping that your mom and dad might get back together. This might not happen this time.
You siding with Blair over me?
I don't risk my life and my career to help you just to turn my back on you now.
I have no idea what that means.
I'm trying to save you from yourself.
I don't need saving. I'm the same person I was before the I'm the old Todd. He's back.
Apparently. Yeah, I got your voicemail message, Todd. Evangeline, I need to talk to you right away. I want to sue for custody of the kids, full custody. I want you to fix it so that Blair never sees the children again. I mean, do you ever listen to yourself talk? I mean, stop and listen to what you say, because I actually listen to you. And what I hear is pain and torment and hatred. To want a mother never to see her children again, a good and caring mother? Those children are Blair's just as much as they are yours. They need her, and she needs them. But you told me that you want me to help you take them away from her. No, you're right. That is the old Todd talking, and I don't want to have anything to do with him.
You're saying you can't move in with me because of Todd, Blair? You have any idea how silly that sounds? I mean, is there something you're not telling me? Like you're still in love with him?
No, of course not.
What is it then?
I told you, he kicked me out of the penthouse. He hates me.
And how does that keep you from moving forward with your life and forming something more permanent with me?
That's exactly what Todd thinks that I'm going to do. Look, he's just looking for ammunition to try to take the kids away from me. He's going to sue for custody, and I think staying at Dorian's is the best thing for us. And your little suite is too small for the four of us anyway.
I'll get a bigger one.
Spencer, I just
Blair,
explained.
it's the 21st century. Do you really think moving in with me is going to hurt your chances of keeping your kids?
Well, yeah, it could.
Why? Because we're living in sin? Come on.
Well, yes. I mean, a judge might not use those exact words, but yeah.
All right. I can see your point. I guess that's why I love you. If it's going to propose a problem for you, then... Of course, there is a very simple solution to all this.
Yeah. What?
Marry me.
Is it Paige? Did she tell you?
Ah, come on.
Why can't you tell me you heard Vickers confess?
What are you doing?
I'm calling John.
No, you're not. Oh, no.
What are you talking about?
If Spencer finds out that I'm spying on him, I'll tell him what he'd do.
Hey, John has the right to know.
No, you're not going to do this. Don't do this to me.
If I told you who told me, then I would be compromising their safety.
Is it someone I know or a stranger?
I can't say.
Then why'd you tell me in the first place, Bo?
Because it's your father, John. You have the right to know that we are looking at the right guy.
You just want to help me take him down.
No, I am helping you. I gave you information that they don't know we have. You can use that.
How?
It's going to keep you from spinning your wheels, following leads that are going to take you absolutely nowhere. All right? And I'll keep you up to speed on anything that I hear.
Who's helping you, Bo? All right? For that matter, why do we even need help if we already got Vickers? I mean, why does someone need to keep digging?
Because they don't set bail on somebody that we know we can bury. What we have on Vickers right now is very thin. The right lawyer comes along, gets the right jury. Vickers can take a walk.
It's not going to happen.
All right, let me ask you. Are you willing to let Spencer Truman walk just to nail Vickers? That's what I thought. Right now, we might be able to get Spencer on obstruction. We know he's been driving Vickers and Paige for 25 years, and I have my own personal reasons to want to bring that guy down.
I thought you were off the job.
Yeah, well, with Paige involved in this, I've got more than just the job on my mind right now. I'm going to follow this new information, all right? It's going to take some time. But until I get this all wrapped up, I'm not going to be able to tell you who's feeding me information. Okay? You're going to have to trust me.
You know I trust you. If there's one thing I hate, it's when people, when friends, start keeping secrets from one another.
I am not going to help you commit murder.
Who's planning on killing anyone? I'm just asking out of curiosity.
So you forced me down here to talk about forensics work? You know what, honey? I'll have the school subject catalog. I'm out of here.
I forced you there?
I don't have time to sit in a diner and talk forensic shop with you, okay?
You know, I can respect that. You're a busy woman. I'm a busy man. Let's do this another time, say over dinner.
Are you asking me out on a date?
Why not?
Because I'm seeing someone? That's why not?
John McBain.
Yes.
So, I won't tell if you don't.
Do you have a death wish or something? You saw how crazy John got the other night?
Then that means you'll think about it?
No, I am not going to have dinner with you, and I am not going to keep anything from John.
Then McBain knows that you're here with me now.
No, but because you warned me not to tell him.
You're the one that lied to him.
Okay, well, I'm not lying anymore. I'm not. And I am sure as hell not going out on a date with you.
Relax. I promise you, romance is not part of this. And my proposal was strictly friendly.
Really?
Really. I had a very interesting evening with Layla Williamson the other night. And I'm curious to see where that's going.
Okay, well then best of luck to you. We're done here.
Though I find it very interesting that you were so eager to call it a date. Perhaps, maybe you're secretly attracted to me?
There is only one man for me, and that's John.
No, that hasn't always been true. What about my fighters?
Okay, I'm not talking about my ex-husband with you. Or anyone else.
I don't think we're done, Natalie. It's only a matter of time before you come back to me. I won't even have to ask.
That's not gonna happen. So why don't you do me a favor? Lose my number. Don't call me again.
John, you need to trust that I've got your back. Understand it. Okay, I gotta go pick up Matthew. I'm gonna take him to the hospital so I can visit Asa. And plus I wanna drop in and see Paige. I don't know when I'm gonna be getting back, so can you hold down the fort while I'm gone?
You got it, boss. Bo, you have your badge back before you know it.
Marry
Yes,
you?
it's perfect. It's a perfect solution, Glenn. It would make me the happiest man in the world.
Well, Spencer, gosh, that is that's so sweet, and it's tempting.
No, wait a minute. It's perfect. Why do we have to wait about this? It would allow you to maintain custody of your children. It would be like a dream come true.
Well, my kids, that's just it. This has been a terrible time for them. They had to say goodbye to their father. It's been traumatic, and I just think it's too soon.
Do you think Jack wouldn't love the idea? Honestly, and Star, she would come around in time. You know that?
Well, you're probably right about that in time, but right now, she's... Look, I'm not getting along well with Star, and she really doesn't like the idea of us together and the fact that we would, get married. I just don't want to do anything that would push her over the edge. And, well, what I really... I think it's me. I need time right now. Okay, so just don't pressure me on this.
No pressure.
Okay. So you were in the room when he died?
Nightmare's over, honey.
No, it's not. Because Tess is still with me, and she can come out at any time and stake claim on her baby.
Oh, hey, Matthew.
long you been here?
I just got here. I didn't want to wake you up.
I was just resting my eyes.
That's what my dad says when he falls asleep in front of the TV. Except he snores.
Back up a little bit.
Why?
I just want to get a good look at you. You are the next generation of Buchanans. You're going to take my place one day.
Margo, are you going to die?
Hi, Mr. Buchanan.
Carol?
Matthew's with your father.
Yeah, I know, thanks. Hey, how's my dad doing today?
He's just fine.
Yeah, well, thanks for taking such good care of him, because I know that can be a challenge.
Mr. Buchanan and I get along just fine. We make each other laugh.
Well, good. That's the right medicine, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to see him in a little while, but I want Matthew to have a little more alone time with his granddad.
Yeah, that's good.
I'll see you.
Bye.
This is our baby, Jess. Okay? And once you recover all your memories, Tess will be gone, and we can raise our children in peace.
Tess gone. I wish that could happen. What about Nash? Do you really think that he's going to give up hope of raising his daughter?
Well, why don't you let me deal with that?
What is that supposed to mean?
It means that I don't want you worrying about this right now. Okay? I want you to focus on yourself, on getting better.
I love you.
I love you more. Baby's sleeping, baby.
I'm so glad you're here and the baby's just like, hi, sweetie.
She's doing so good in school.
Oh, that's so good to hear. I missed you so much.
Hey, come here. Come here. I'll show you something real quick. She's sleeping, right? So you can say hi to her later, but isn't she beautiful? Just like you.
Antonio is so proud of his girls.
Yeah. Well, they're both really lucky to have him as a dad.
Jessica, that baby, she is Antonio's child in his heart, where it matters. And believe me, I know very well that it's not biology that makes a father or a mother. It's the love the person has in their heart.
Damn test. It's better to know. Hi, Mom. Hey, bud. Kelly, thanks for watching the kids again. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I got to spend some time with Star, and, you know, Jack's happy as long as there's a pool involved.
Yeah, well, you're great with them, and you're going to be a great mom someday. I'm sorry. I know that it's not even time for you to think about that. I didn't mean to be insensitive,
it's fine,
Kelly.
It's fine. I took it as a compliment.
Well, that's exactly how I meant it, okay? Hey, are you cold? Got some big news. Your dad's out of the hospital and back at the penthouse. Can we go visit him? Come on, let's go. What's wrong, Jack?
Does he have to wear that orange suit?
No, he doesn't.
Is he in hospital clothes?
No, Jack, he's back home and he's back to normal.
What about Spencer?
Would you stop mentioning his name? He's not our dad and he's not even related to us. Why do you have to be such a moron?
Star Manny, you stop it right now. Don't talk to your brother like that, and I want you to apologize to him.
Why should I apologize to him? He should be the one apologizing to me. He brings up Spencer's name when Dad just got out of...
I mean it.
I don't want to talk anymore, okay? Just want to go home.
Well, I'm sorry. That is not going to happen. All right? The penthouse is your father's home. And for at least right now, you, Jack, and me are going to stay here at Aunt Dorian's. Got it?
Like hell.
I think I've earned the right to be a little ticked off.
outraged, hurt, disappointed, maybe even bitter, but all this aggression?
I'm so sick of being jerked around. I get jerked around from this person and this person. I'm so sick of being played for a fool. The people in this town used to fear me. Used to envy me. Used to hate me. I don't want them to again. I want them to see me and say, Todd Manning, look out, he's a force to be reckoned with. I'm going to reclaim my life. And I'm going to start with my children. Now, are you going to help me do that or not?
No. I will not help you do that.
Fantastic. So you've turned on me too. That's a big surprise.
Is this what you do, Todd? What, you push people in a corner and then you cry, poor me, when they walk out of your life? Fine. But I'm not going to help you put your children through any more hell, and I'm not going to indulge your stupid little revenge fantasy. You were given a second chance at life, and I would like to help you make the most of it.
Yeah, you're going to help me? When's the last time you actually were able to help me? See, once you get me convicted, once you get me sentenced to death, I mean, were you freaking blind through all that stuff too? Yeah, I can't wait for you to help me.
Hey. How was your meeting? With your lab partner? Natalie?
John, I lied to you. Okay, there was no meeting with my lab partner. I met up with Vincent.
I kind of figured as much. So you want to tell me what was so important you felt the need to lie to me about going to see Vincent Jones?
John, I don't want you to freak out.
I'm not going to freak out. Why'd you go see him?
He called me. He kind of pressured me into seeing him.
Okay, I'll reword the question. Why did he want to see you?
He wanted to ask me about my job. I want to know about forensics work.
That's the best you can do.
I thought it was lame too, but that's what he wanted.
It's lame, all right.
And also...
And also what?
He asked me out to dinner. But of course, I told him no. I basically told him to go to hell.
There we go again.
I blew it, didn't I? Look, John, I'm sorry. I know that I shouldn't have kept this from you. But I owed him one. And I felt like with everything that's going on with Uncle Bo and David Vickers, I didn't want to upset you more.
I just got done telling Bo how much I hate it when people are deceptive with one another.
Why did that come up?
First, let's get one thing straight. You ever lie to me like that again, we're done. You got it?
Got it.
Someone heard Vickers confess to shooting my father. Bo won't tell me who heard it. Obviously, he's protecting someone.
Oh, John, you know my uncle wouldn't do that without good reason. So, I mean, he's obviously working something.
Yeah. But, you know, Bo, he's got so much on his plate right now. I don't want to add to his stress. I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to do everything I can to try to clear his name. There's no way the Truman's going to get away with what he's done to him.
I'm in. I want to help.
Everybody's going to die, Matthew. Living. That's what's important.
But you haven't taught me to ride yet. You promised.
And I will. I'm going to throw you on a horse, whack it in the rump, and watch you take off. Work for your father, all your uncles. Believe it or not, even little Jesse. You fall off, you get right back up. No need to be scared.
I get scared all the time.
Really? So do I. I'm scared right now.
Of what?
Of being in this bed, all cooped up. You know, being brave doesn't mean that you'll never be scared. You just cannot let it stop. what you're doing.
My dad told me something like that when my mom first got sick.
Well, you have something to live up to, Matthew. A hell of a legacy. And I'm counting on you, boy, to make this family proud of you.
Don't worry, they just took her upstairs for some tests. I'll wait outside. Really sorry to hear about your legal problems, Commissioner. I really am. If there's anything at all I can do.
Well, there is. You can confess. Confess to framing Todd Manning. Confess to setting me up.
Where are you going?
I think I'm going. I'm leaving.
Please. Please. Please, hey.
Get away from me.
Hey.
Get away from me, Todd.
Okay. I'm sorry, and I'm so sorry for what I just said to you. I don't know why I said that. No, that's not true. I do know why I said that. I'm just so angry. I'm so angry, and I took it out on you, and I'm so sorry. What I said was shameful and stupid and hurtful, and you're the last person I want to hurt. You are the last person I want to hurt. You understand me?
I sent Jack back inside because I didn't want him to hear me say this. Look at me, Star. I'm not going to tolerate that kind of language. And I'm not going to let you disrespect me like that. I don't care how mad or angry you are at me. It doesn't matter. I'm still your mother, and I get to decide where you live. Got it?
I'll go to the judge and tell him that I want to live with my father.
Star, your mother's just trying to do what's best for you. Through all of this, I have always heard her say that you and Jack are the most important things in the world to her.
I'm not trying to hurt my mom, okay? I miss Dad.
Sweetie, I know you do. I know you do. And I know he misses you too. But it's complicated right now. Very, very complicated. You have to trust me that I am going to do the right thing. Okay?
I can't. Not when you pick Spencer over Dad.
But I didn't, and I haven't, and I won't. I promise you.
You don't? So you're going to break up with Dr. Spencer? Are you going to get back with Dad? I didn't think so.
I promise you I will never do anything to hurt you again.
I will hold you to that.
Okay.
But my forgiveness doesn't come cheap.
You name it, it's yours.
I want you to admit that you still love Blair.
Why is that so important?
Just say it, Todd. It's a simple admission.
Why?
I still love Blair. That's all I need to hear.
Why do you care?
You can't figure that out? Because if you admit that you still love her, you will stop trying to dream up ways to hurt her, and maybe you'll start dealing with your real feelings.
I cannot get past the fact that she chose Spencer Truman over her own. I thought she was stronger than that. I thought what we had together was stronger. So if you want me to say I love her, I'm sorry, I can't, because I don't. Does that mean you're not going to forgive me for what I said?
No, I know you didn't mean it.
Stop.
Dad, are you really home?
Yeah, I'm standing right here, honey.
Mom's being so mean. She says that we have to live here with Aunt Dorian. She won't let us come home.
Don't worry about it. I'll be right there. Star, she wants me to come get her.
Ah, and you're going to go over to Dorian's house loaded for bear.
I'm going to handle it my way.
Is that the old Todd talking?
You know, Commissioner, your accusations are just about as baseless and pathetic as Manning's. Is that right? Everybody knows, Commissioner. Can't blame this fiasco on me. Everybody knows that you and Manning have been going at it for years. You saw your opportunity to get rid of him, and you took it.
I know what you did, Truman, and I'm going to prove it. And then I'm going to bury you.
Matthew, don't ever forget who you are.
I won't.
Did you know that I had nothing when I first started?
You mean you were poor?
Yep. I was a cowboy with just a horse. Oil was struck on the ranch not far from where I was working. And I was as smart as you. And I took off and went to work in those oil fields. And I worked hard. And I learned as much as I could. Before you knew it, I owned the damn ranch and all the oil underneath it. And now Clint and Kevin, they'd run my company. But I keep an eye on them. But I'll tell you, the boys are doing a fine job. But don't you ever tell them I said that.
I won't.
You know, Matthew, your business has been very good for me. But if there's something else that you want to do, like say, maybe you want to be a doctor or a lawyer like your mom, or president of these United States, this family will back you. And you will not, I'll say it again, you will not fail.
Being a Buchanan, it's a big deal.
Well, it's the only deal in town as far as I'm concerned. You're quite a boy. What I meant to say, Matthew. I love you.
I love you too, Grandpa.
Can you believe that you were that little at one time?
Mm-hmm.
You were.
Jamie, honey, you remember you told me that you wanted to sing Daddy and Jessica that song that you learned at school today? Do you want to do that? Oh, mijo, she has such a beautiful voice. Oh, please, Jamie, por favor.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Jess, is something wrong? Jess, honey, please talk to me. Mommy, would you mind taking Jamie downstairs for some ice cream?
Seguro, no te apures. No te preocupes. Hey, did you hear that, sweetheart? Vanilla ice cream with chocolate sauce. We'll be downstairs.
Okay. Hey, what's going on?
I don't know. We were talking to Jamie, and then all of a sudden I could see myself at her age.
Queen's Place?
It's gone. It was just a moment, and now it's gone.
Look, I gotta run to biology class. So I'll call you after, and you can tell me how I can help out with Uncle Bill.
I'll be here. I'm going to stay here and work. There's got to be something in these files somewhere. I don't know.
Maybe we could have dinner later.
We'll see.
John, I'm sorry about what happened with Vincent.
Let it go, Natalie. I have.
I'll call you later.
maybe you and Todd could team up. I mean, you're both so good at making idle threats.
Nothing idle about it. It's like we both want you to get what's coming to you. Of course, Manning, he likes to operate outside the law, but...
he's a vindictive bastard, all right, man. Just can't really seem to handle the fact that Blair's in love with me, that she chose me over him.
Blair's a smart woman. And she's going to come to her senses eventually.
So I'm going to take off. I've got some errands to run, unless you need me to do anything else.
No, sweetie, go ahead. Do whatever you need to do. Thank you so much for watching the kids. I know that right now, with everything going on, they can be a handful.
No, they're fine. I love your kids. You know that.
I love you. Okay.
Hi, Star.
On the next One Life to Live, why don't you let me pay you?
Okay. When?
Nikki has no more hold over me. Says who?
What is it?
I think this guy could be somebody I know.
I want to see if I still have any feelings for you.
Do you?